Well, I mean, here we are with the caterpillar, and it's got Covalex written on it. I'm not sure if all caterpillars going to have that, but I think that this skin and this ship is absolutely awesome. Big turret on top, big turret underneath, and a little bit of weaponry on the sides here, on the wing. A little bit asymmetrical for a build. Pretty cool looking though. So let's have an explore of that caterpillar, because it's an incredibly long ship. It is longer than the Starfarer, and we are in this little command module, which I believe will be separable eventually, but obviously not in the near future. And there's stuff that is more priority. So let's get out of the chair here. They are reusing a load of the animations for these seats, for similar seats and seating. You can see there we've got two pilot seats in the front, some more support seats here as well. Let's have a better look of the caterpillar on the outside. So we've got all of those 4 modules, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the front module as well. Now all of these modules will be swappable out. Standard caterpillar comes with basically just cargo modules there, for storing with, I don't know, dragonflies. You could have it as a mini carrier, or you could put cargo there, or you could have a mixture of the two, or marines, I suppose, for boarding. The front of the ship is effectively its own module again, and it has these teeth here, which are sensors to help it park or more aggressively dock with another ship. It's the way I like to see it, like not ramming another ship, but getting pretty close to like a capital ship or whatever, opening this front door, which will have an air shield in a similar way that a prowler does, and then you'll be able to, without depressurizing the rest of the caterpillar, have people leave from there. And you could probably get like 3 dragonflies in the front of here as well. Let's open this bad boy up. How do we open it up? Open up from the side and get him back through the front. I've only ever opened up in the hangar. There we go. Oh god. So this will act as a lift, and basically on the sides of the ship there's also these. So you can see you could probably get 3 dragonflies in here if you tried. Probably 2 at least. Air shield will be here, so the ship won't have to depressurize. And we can see that there's 2 major floors. Each of the cargo modules are sealed by a double door to prevent depressurization. And we can open these doors here, but the idea is where you would open these doors is up on the gangway here. So each of these modules has a open-close for each side. Now this might be really useful, whether you're on the ground. You could be basically a mini fortress with loads of people firing out. In space, as long as you understand that these haven't got air shields, and you would have to depressurize these individual sections when you opened them, you could have, again, dragonflies in them. You could have men with railguns, rocket launchers, whatever. Some pretty cool stuff. And the upper floor is basically just like this. It's just a gangway going across. And you can see here that we've got like the one for the front door as well, the inner thought system here. Close that up. We can get into the turret there at the front. Obviously there's a rear turret as well. Big turrets as well. And let's move away. See, the ship is very long, but it's nice and simple. You're not going to get as lost on a caterpillar. And I say as lost because there's the what is up there? It's just an access point. That's just an access point. It's like there's no turret there. And you can see with the Drake ships, they like the interior is very sort of like exposed. It's very Alien-esque, as in the original Alien kind of retro modern, chunky stuff. Exposed trellis works and wiring just exposed everywhere. So where should we go? Well, let's go to the tracked access. So this is basically a dome where I believe you will control the tractor beams for the ship. It's pretty cool. I can imagine people going exploring in a caterpillar and using this as like an observation dome. And it's pretty cool. I wish there was glass in the ceiling as well. You'll be able to fiddle around with the tractor beam there, unless you put a different module in or a different weapon or whatever. We'll go down to the engineering now. So this is where someone will be screaming and cussing constantly because you've put too much power to the engines. And like obviously components here will break, you might need to fix them. You're going to be able to use this console to interact with possibly other parts of the ship as well based on what the your authorization is. But the idea here is to maintain the engines and power in the engineering section. Let's go up. So there's lots of ways to get to the different places. There's like lots of little gangways and walkways and stuff. Let's get to the power plant. So this is obviously the main power plant. And I actually really like seeing this large exposed power plant here. It's very Drake to not have it like in a container or with panels. And it looks absolutely great. These components will be getting extra work, I believe, as well. And so we've got 2 doors here. What are you saying? Set that takes us back to the main hallway. What room are you? Server access. Oh. This is server access. Lots of emergency supplies and like medikits and stuff in these ships, which I suspect will be important at some point if you get boarded or you're boarding or you need to bring someone back to your ship for various needs. You see the cargo modules were marked out as basically EVA access. Towards that, you can get out the top of the ship via there, but we are going to the command module, which is where we started a minute ago. See here, back in the command module. You can see the command module here does have its own weapons, because effectively it will eventually be its own ship. That's the plan. And obviously it can fire them while it's attached to the main body of the caterpillar still. Let's have a look in. So yeah, just like another little living quarters. Let's go into the other area of the caterpillar that we didn't look at before, which is basically, let's open this side up, which is basically the habitation area for the crew. Bam. It's part of the 4th module. At the back of it leads onto the habitation module. And we've got bunk beds there for crew. We've got toilet. We've effectively got a... Is this a kitcheny hob thing? Got a sink. Got some panels to interact with. Here goes to an elevator, which will allow you to get in and out of the ship. And the lower hallway will take you basically back to engineering. I'll show you where actually. At the back of engineering, where's the turret? Ah, the turret's there. That's the turret that's the underslung turret, as it were. But this is an elevator that allows you to get out of the ship as well. And that's basically it for the caterpillar. It's not massive. It's well, it's pretty big, but it's pretty well laid out. I get really lost in the Starfarer. I used to. Not so much in the caterpillar. See where the elevator comes out, just by that turret. And obviously, you might not want to deploy that elevator while that turret's in use. If you swing round and start firing the other end. But yeah, that's the old caterpillar. You can open up both ends, as it were, both sides. And I'm going to see lots of like. It's basically a pirate ship when you do that. You can have lots of people with cannons firing out, giving them a broadside. But yeah. What do you think of the caterpillar, guys? Did you get one? Do you like the idea of it? Are you excited about the modules that might come with it? So hopefully we'll start seeing some modules for it. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to have for it. I mean, they've talked about like a workshop module before. I think it's $295 now, the caterpillar, up from $245. But for the size of it compared to other Star Citizen ships, that's pretty good. And it's going to like be a mini carrier. It's going to be a really modular ship. You're going to be able to do a lot of different things with the ship with the correct modules in it. And we might be able to change out some of the bits in the front module as well. I'm not sure if it is a module or if it's going to be just like this. But anyway, guys, please tell me what you think of the caterpillar. I love it. I love Drake, though. I am totally in love with the Drake pipeline. Seeming we're EVAing past really fast, it doesn't seem that big, does it? But it is. It's a big ship. Let's have a look at the engines at the back before we go. Remember, please don't forget to like and subscribe, because it genuinely does help me. 2.6 does add a load of cool stuff, a load of gameplay. load of fun. These ships are going to keep on getting better and better. I suspect there might be more skins for the Caterpillar as well, rather than just this Kovalex one. But you take care, guys. And I'll see you in the verse. I do like that little viewing dome for the tractor beam. That's pretty cool. Gonna be able to take on all that naughty loot that you might have stolen. Bring it back with... I mean, you could probably get 11, maybe more dragonflies in this. This is going to be a little swarm craft. And then bring the loot back. Oh my god. This is Pirate Ship Central, mate. Pirate Ship Central. What a beautiful ship. Thanks, guys. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew.